Okay guys, I'm going to be cutting my hair. It is in a sorry looking shape and it's too thin and I can't work with it. It's thin and it's fine, and I thought if I had this length to it, it might make it look thicker, but it's not helping any. It's just too thin and fine. So I'm going to leave this on my forehead for now. I'll do that last. That is my solution for a growth on my head. So that will be completed at another point in time as a step-by-step as it hopefully will go away. So I'm going to get started to cut my hair, and I am going to use three things: the scissors, the comb, and the mirror in order to do this feat. And I am going to start by misting my hair a little bit. Which you can or you don't have to or whatever. And I'm just going to start cutting. And I don't know whether this is going to even show up. You're probably not going to be able to see what I'm doing. But I just take a chunk of hair. I've cut my hair since I was 15. Or 14 rather. And I'm going to take a good bit off. And I'll show you at the end. I'm just using, this is freezer paper. I normally use just plain old newspaper. But this way you can see how much I'm going to cut off. And I'm going to fast forward this. And I have a lot of hair stuck to this tape that I have on my head. So then I just take a side and I start cutting. You learn the things you have to do in order to survive. When you grow up poor, there is no such thing as a beauty shop. And when you get married and you start out and you have very little to live on, the last thing you're thinking of is going to the beauty shop. And I have a very unorthodox way of doing this. So I'm not suggesting anybody cut their hair the way I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I do. And with the way my hair is, it's curling this way and that, and doing its own thing. Okay guys, it stopped filming because I had it too full of videos. So I cut most of it and it wasn't even on this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going back over it now, basically, and I'm going to fine-tune it and even it up, and I moved the video over to the other side where maybe you can see how I'm doing this a little bit better. I'm just going to take a little bit more off, even it up a little more. And then at the end here, I'll show you just how much I cut off. And then I'm going to wash it and show you the finished product. Just trying to even it up a little bit more. I need to spray it a little more. Just makes it a little bit more manageable to work with. You see how crooked that is? Tidy that up. So then you got to basically turn around and you kind of guess. And here's where the mirror comes in handy. You look and cut. And I just don't really care how much I'm cutting off because I'm just tired of messing with trying to make it look halfway decent when it looks like heck all the time. Around the edge at the bottom, I just wet it out a little bit. See, it's all cattywampus. So then, okay guys, that's pretty well it. This is what I call a pixie cut. And I'm going to take the camera off and I'm going to let you see how much hair I got here. So here it is, guys. There's the hair. Some of it is, some of it's a pretty good bit that I cut off. I don't know, a couple inches in some areas. And I'm glad to be rid of it. And that's it, guys.